What's up, guys? It's Punk Rock Jared. I want to make this video to just simply help you all tap into your mind and find your own inner genius, because we all have the capacity to be awesome people, to be creators of amazing things, whether it's with art, with music, or even with mathematical equations and physics. We all have that capacity within us. Guys, listen. We live in a world of false idols, people that are looked at as gods. Albert Einstein, Jimi Hendrix, people like that. The truth of the matter is, though, they took shits in the toilet just like us, and their shits were brown. I know that's crazy, right? They were mortals, they were not gods. Man cannot be a god. We are simply mortals. Some try to be, but fail miserably. We live in a world where it's basically taught, though, that there are false gods, and not everyone can be as good as those people, and that's a bunch of bullshit. We all have our own talents to give this world. We all have things that we're really, really good at. You just have to tap into your brain. So let me explain what I mean by tapping into your mind. Basically, it's just this. In order to really let your creative juices flow, number one, you cannot judge yourself or compare yourself. When you do that, it will stifle you more than anything else. And that's the number one mistake people make, is that they're too hard on themselves. They compare themselves to other people, and they're just overly judgmental of themselves. One thing my haters love to do is they love to try to prey on my weaknesses to keep me from succeeding. They will try to find any sort of weak point they can, and they will just go full force and attack it. But the way to defeat them is to simply love yourself and love your flaws, because we are all flawed, and yes, even genius people are flawed. I don't care what any of you tell me. They're all flawed. They all made mistakes in their life. None of them were perfect, or are perfect. We're all just innately human. But yeah, once you can get that out of the way, just do. Don't think, but just do. Whatever it is, just let the creative juices flow out of you. People, sometimes they try too hard and they just create a big blob of mess. In order to draw a good portrait, you have to let it come from the subconscious mind. You can't really even think about it. Michael Jackson is once quoted for saying this too, that the worst thing you can do in a dance routine is think. And it's quite profound, really, because it's true. If you think, that's when you lose that flow, you lose that magic, and it glitches your mind. So you have to learn to not think. As crazy as that sounds, I'll give you guys another quote from Bruce Lee. This is from his book Warrior from Within. If a caterpillar, or what was it, a centipede, thought about moving each leg to go, forward, it would go nowhere. So you cannot think. It simply just stifles the mind. You just have to let it all out. Picture like cars moving on the streets. You can't just stop for a minute here and then stop for a minute there, because you'll go nowhere. You just have to let your car, which I guess is your brain, let your brain drive, and let it keep going. And pretend like you have a Lamborghini motor inside of your mind. Pretend that you have a very powerful, because many of you do have a powerful mind. Picture a V12 Lamborghini engine just, moving, just driving with the drivetrain and everything like that. That helps me. I'm very, what's the word? I guess phototherapeutic. I think about things to try to help me, pictures and stuff like that. Therapists have told me too, like pretend there's a windshield wiper just wiping away all your stress and your worries. It helps. I know it seems corny, but it really does help. But guys, when you can do all those things, you will become awesome. No matter who you are, no matter what you are, you can tap into your inner genius and you can be just as great as anyone else. Because remember, guys, we're all just flesh, bone, and blood. You know, we're just here for a little while, then we die. Nobody's eternal. Man can try to make himself eternal, you know, but he will just innately fail because it's not humanly possible. And so, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe it inspired you. Maybe it didn't. Maybe you just think I'm a fat moron. That's fine, you know. You can think what you want, guys. But at the end of the day, I'm just trying to help out and, you know, say what I feel is good. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace.